Hello, Kcet champions. So, Kcet exams are over, results are out. Comedk exams are over, results are out. Both are currently going through the current counseling process. Yes, Kcet counseling officially is not yet started, but yes, it will start very, very soon. Comedk, the mock allotment will happen very soon as well. And then you have to do another round. And by the time the first round result comes out, it will basically be same for Kcet and Comedk. According to the timeline, mostly it will be same, right? Now, the biggest question that you will face at that point of time is, if I get a seat via Kcet as well as via Comedk, which one I will keep? Now, obviously, the first thing is, if you get a better college in Kcet than Comedk, then definitely you will choose Kcet. There is no other option, right? Because Kcet fees are lower, so there will be lot of things that you need to consider. Right now, if you are getting a better college in Comedk, slightly lower college in Kcet, then what you will do? That is the biggest question that you might face, right? So today I am going to break down everything, and I will give you a honest suggestion that what you should do if you get a seat via Kcet as well as Comedk. I hope both of you, both counseling you have filled the form for, right? The document verification was going on for Comedk, and counseling process will start very, very soon. Fee structure is already out. So Comedk fees was around 3 lakhs and Kcet fees was around 1.5 lakh for private colleges, right? So government colleges fees are lower, but for private colleges this is almost around, this is the fee structure, right? So you have already secured Kcet seats. Should you still go for Comedk counseling, or if you get both seats, which one you will choose, right? That is the major question that you should answer. Okay, the same college can appear in both Kcet and Comedk, but the deal is not the same. Same college, different deal. So first of all, via Kcet fees will be lower, reservation will be applied, private option will be fewer. Okay, so here fees will be higher. Branch option for Comedk, maybe for higher rank also you will get the same college. I think that is the main thing. Private colleges, there will be a lot of private colleges. Here also there are a lot of private colleges. I don't think this is fewer, but yes, private colleges as well as aided colleges will be there for Kcet. But private colleges do have seats based on Kcet, some seats on Kcet, some seats on Comedk. So based on that, there will be seat variation for each courses. Okay, so that is the main thing that you need to consider. Now, why Kcet is usually better? So obviously we know Kcet is better, and we generally choose Kcet, right? So first thing is that lower tuition fees. So tuition fees is lower for Kcet. Okay, government set fees after lighter than private quotas. Obviously, whatever private quota seats are there, the colleges do negotiate with the government, and then after a lot of negotiation, government set the fees. That's why the fees are lower in Kcet. Affordability wise, it is obviously most middle class family friendly, right? Karnataka reservation benefits. So if you are from Karnataka, you get reservation benefits of all different categories, not only standard SC ST. You will get all the other categories as well: sports quota, defense quota, etc., etc. Hyderabad Karnataka quota. All those quota seats are available in Kcet. Okay, so financial pressure will be much less in Kcet. So that is one thing, and regional quota benefits for Karnataka students will also be there. Okay, now why Comedk still can be you? Okay, so you can still choose Comedk, but what should be the reason? More private colleges, some private colleges offer seats only via Comedk, that is not there in Kcet. It is there also for Kcet. Also some private colleges do offer seats, but some good colleges do offer seats via Comedk. A better branch is possible because obviously the rank branch wise cutoff goes higher in Comedk. So even with the high rank, you can still get a college in Comedk with your same rank. You might not get the college in Kcet. So 6,000 rank in Comedk is equivalent to say 3 to 4,000 rank in Kcet, right? So that is very important. Okay, a shot at the more preferred branch than your Kcet seat, right? That is one point. Upgrade your college, another chance to move up to a stronger institute. That is one option. Obviously, you got Suppose you got a college in lower tier in KCET. If you want a higher tier college, better college, if you can afford, obviously, then Comedk gives you that option. Okay, wider range of choices, more combination colleges and branch to pick from. This is somewhat true, somewhat not true. Okay, most colleges and courses generally are same for KCET and Comedk except certain colleges. Okay, now don't compare only the college names. That is very important. Suppose you are getting a seat in, say, a college number X, and you are getting a seat in a college number Y for via Comedk. Now you might feel that college Y is better than college X. Should I choose Comedk? So first you have to consider few things. Okay, which branch you are getting? What is the branch in college Y in Comedk? So you have to compare the college as well as the respective branch. So you are getting a good college, the branch is not so great. Should you still choose it? Think twice. Okay, fees, obviously fees for Comedk is higher. Will your family be able to support you for next 4 years? Talk to your parents, talk to your guardians that see, I am getting a better college in Comedk, will you be able to afford that? That is very important question that we forget to ask our parents. Our parents have given us everything, right? Starting from our childhood till today, they are providing us food, they are providing us clothes, they are providing us the education. Now you have to ask them that whether you are able to afford. If I choose a Comedk seat, that is very important question that you should talk with your parent. Okay, do not cry, do not think that my parents are not are unfair with me. So talk to them clearly that this is the fee structure, that much you have to pay. Okay, Jasmine ma'am has made a complete video on fee structure, you can go check that out. Okay, talk to them, discuss with them whether you will be able to afford the fee or not. Obviously, I know when I was we are doing paid batches, you are saying, sir, we are not able to pay 999, we are not able to pay fees. That means your financial background is not strong. So if you are choosing Comedk, maybe you will not be able to afford that seat. So very clear with your discussion with your parents, discuss that what is the requirement, how much they have to pay for next 4 years. Okay, yes, if you are studying from a good college, on third and fourth year you will get chances of internship, you can earn some money, you can pay some certain part of your fees from your internship, but that is not sufficient for the entire 4 year. Even for a particular semester also that may not be sufficient, right? But yes, some help you can do after third or fourth year, right? So that is one important thing. But you also have to have a discussion with your parents that whether they will be able to afford it. Okay, and fees also generally goes upward as year progress. Okay, so even if you are starting with 3 lakhs this year, okay, that is fixed for this year. Next year that fees will go up. Okay, the next year the fees will go up. So you have to account that as well. Fees are not fixed when you join the college. That is fixed for the particular year, and every year the fees goes up. Yes, the some part of the amount which is fixed remains same, but the college institution fees, the tuition fees, etc., goes up every year. So that also you have to consider. Okay, now location, placement of the college is important. Obviously, as I mentioned, internship, placements, how many students of that from that college are getting placed. Okay, if it is 70%, means 30% students are not getting placed. So you have to consider that. If it is 90%, that means okay. Okay, but if it is 70%, 60%, that means remaining 30-40% students are not getting placed, then you should consider before joining that college. Be it KCET, be it Comedk, both way applicable. Location. So whether you have to travel every day or you have to stay in a hostel, so where it is, how far it is from your home, so that is also very important before deciding. So if you are getting a college near to your home via Comedk and you are getting a very far college via KCET, what should you choose? So that kind of decisions also you have to make. Now it is time for making decision. Okay, so your preparation, everything is done. Now it's time for decision making, and also, as I mentioned, family budget. Discuss with your parents that if they are able to afford the course or not. So that is also very super important. Okay, now next is when Comedk is worth it. Now if you are getting both seats, KCET and Comedk, when you should choose KCET, when you should choose Comedk. Okay, so first it gives you significant better college. So if you are getting, say for example, you are getting RBC via Comedk and you are getting some other college via KCET, obviously you should choose Comedk. Just giving you an example. So if you are getting a top 4-5 colleges via Comedk and whether you are getting, say, a 25th college in KCET, because your Comedk rank is much better than your KCET rank, you should choose Comedk, right? It gives you much better branch. So suppose you are getting a CSE in a top college and versus you are getting a mechanical in a lower rank college, obviously you should choose Comedk. So that those choices are obvious, right? Next, it offers clearly a better placement opportunities. The placement of that college that where you are going is better than your KCET college, you should choose Comedk. Okay, it's an option for your family to comfortably afford the fees, etc. If family can afford, then definitely you should choose Comedk. So if several of these are true, Comedk is worth consideration. So if multiple of these, not one or two, if multiple options are true, then definitely you should choose Comedk, right? Comedk is your option if you are if you check this list, tick it. Okay, it is true. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? If 2 or 3 are true, definitely you should choose. Obviously, the most important part is if your family can afford it or not. That is the most important point you should ask. Okay, and other than this, if any of these points are true, definitely you should choose Comedk, right? So this is must. This point is must. Okay, and if any one of them is true, then definitely you should choose Comedk. Okay, now next is when Comedk is not worth it. Okay, your Kcet college is already good. No question asked. You are getting your preferred branch through KCET. No question asked. The Comedk fee difference is too high for you. As I mentioned, Comedk fees is around 3 lakh plus some other fees as well. KCET fees is 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 is the fee difference. Fee gap is 1,50,000. So if that is too much for you, you are not able to afford that, then definitely you should not choose Comedk. The college or branch upgrade is very small. So you are getting, say, a branch in, say, 3rd ranked college and you are getting a same branch in 4th rank college. 3rd rank college is via Comedk, 4th rank college via KCET. So you should choose KCET. Okay, if the difference is not very high, you should not waste your time on Comedk, you should move for KCET. KCET is obviously main attraction of KCET is the fees. Okay, and if you are getting almost similar colleges where the payment, the placement data are almost same, whenever you are choosing a college, do not look for highest payment, you look for the median payment, average payment per student. So that is the one that you should look for. Highest package is reserved for one person. Average package is for everyone else, right? So average package is decided by all the students, right? So check the average package for that college. If the average package for both the colleges are same, you should choose any one of them, right? So you should choose Kcet because fees are much less. Okay, the college or branch upgrade is very small, and in that case, if multiple options are applied, then you should not choose Comedk, you should go for KCET. Okay, now the simple decision formula. So I have explained when you should choose Comedk, when you should choose Kcet. So if first case was true, then Comedk. If the second case was true, KCET, right? So there is no other rocket science in that. Now obviously when you should choose better college, better branch, affordable fees, these three should be your consideration whether to go for Comedk or KCET. Okay, so if your college is better, your branch is also better, and your family can afford the fees, then Comedk is okay. Okay, but if you are not able to getting a better college, the college is not better, branch is not better, your family cannot afford any the fees, then you should not consider Comedk. Obviously the choice is between whether your family can afford the fees or not. That is question number 1. So this is the first criteria. Okay, this is the first criteria, whether your family, obviously this is important. Fee structure is always important. Remember, not everyone has the privilege, not everyone can afford the fees. So fee is very important. So look for the particular college, what is generally very less difference between the fees across colleges for Comedk. Almost all colleges gives you almost same fee. Okay, some colleges do charge some extra fees for registration, caution money, etc. That can be different based on different colleges. Otherwise, overall fee structure is almost same. Base fee structure is same. Some additional fees you need to pay based on college to college. Okay, that can be slightly different. VTU registration fee, for example, if it is a VTU affiliated college, you have to pay the extra VTU registration fee for Comedk. For Kcet, that is included in the fee itself. Okay, some caution money, some library fees, etc. can be charged by the college. Otherwise, the registration fee, okay, mostly are included in that fee that you are paying for Kcet. So Kcet is almost complete. Comedk, you still have to pay some extra over and above the fee that you are paying. Okay, so that is one important thing. So if you are comfortable with that much of amount of money per year, okay, then you should choose Comedk. Okay, and obviously the second and third condition is, this is second condition, you are getting a better college and your branch is also better than Kcet. So suppose you are getting ECE in Kcet, whereas you are getting CSE via Comedk in a better college, why not choose Comedk? Right? So these are the things that you have to consider before deciding whether you should choose Kcet or Comedk. Right? And lastly, don't pay more for just a better name. That is very important. Okay, just slightly better name. You are getting a college, but you also have to pay more. If you are getting the similar college, but you are paying a much less fee, okay, you basically will feel guilty if you are not able to do good in the course, right? Because you are feeling that my financial, I am starting with the financial debt. Okay, many students take loans and later on after passing out they are not able to pay out the loan. So don't do that. Try to manage, check if you are really doing good based on your college. Okay, suppose you are doing a good college, very good college, via Comedk, you can take loans, you can repay it later because you have the confidence in this college. If I join this college, for example, RVC, if I join RVC in future, my future is almost secured if I work hard. Obviously, your hard work has to be there also. College will not guarantee a job. You have to build your skills, you have to build your capacity, you have to know a lot of things. Then only obviously the companies will hire you, right? Companies will not hire you because you have studied from RVC or not. Now companies are very picky, very choosy. They are hiring the top talents, and that means you also have to be top of the group. You have to work really hard. That's why even if you are joining via Comedk and taking bank loans, but if you are taking, say, bank loan for a college which is, say, 100th rank, that does not make sense. That does not make sense. You have to adjust your expectation. If you are getting a better college, better branch, payment will be high after you pass out. You will be able to repay the education loan. Okay, then only you take education loan. Otherwise, you should not take any loans. Okay, so that is one very important thing. So do not choose, do not pay more for a slightly better name. Okay, a much higher fee for only slightly better college name is rarely worth it. It is not worth it. Do not go it. If you think that this college is near my home, okay, I know I will get a job if I do I work hard from this college, and the branch is better, the college is slightly better because it is near my home. So you will save some money either by saving hostel fees or by saving your time while studying. You have to transport a lot of distance, so you will lose time. So every factor is important. Okay, so Comedk, even if you are paying little higher fee, if you are avoiding hostel by getting a seat near to your home, choose Comedk, because hostel fees are also there. Okay, if you are choosing a college like BIT, the hostel fees is around 1.5 lakhs, so almost same as extra amount that you have to pay. But if you are choosing Comedk as well as you are staying in hostel, that you should not do. Okay, but in that case Kcet seats are better, right? So you have to adjust like that, right? So choose Comedk only when the opportunity is clearly better, right? I hope that resolves all doubts that you might have in your brain, right? I hope that you now are clear that whether I should choose Comedk or whether I should choose Kcet, right? Doubts clear? So if I have helped you, don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe our channel, and obviously leave a comment below whether you are choosing KCET or Comedk in the comment section, so that I also know that which college, which branch you are choosing, right? I'll be back with more KCET 2026 tips and counseling hacks. Till then, bye.